But...
Well, if I'd known that you were going to like rub dabs this much, I'd have gotten a cocoa butter concession ages ago.
Flattery will get you into big trouble tonight.
Promise? Just ignore it, all right?
Oh, what do you think I'm doing?
Ignore it better. Ignore it longer.
I'll get it.
No. You stay right where you are, and I will get rid of whoever is interrupting us.
I am sorry it's so late, but I have to see Maeve right away.
Wow, look at you. What's the occasion?
Oh, I'm taking Roxy to the Blue Orchid for a drink tonight.
Ah, lucky girl.
Well, it's the least I can do for the way she held me today.
Oh, you mean over at the flight center?
Yeah, we're really whipping that hangar into shape.
Look at her. Oh, honey, you look like $1 million.
I'll say. How could someone who was so covered in dirt and dust just a few hours ago look so gorgeous now?
Had a good inspiration.
Well, I got a little work to do here.
See, aren't you going to go see Chelsea perform at the Blue Orchid?
Oh, well, of course I am. I'm the head cheerleader.
Oh, does she still think that none of us are coming?
Yeah. I can't wait to see the look on her face when she sees all of us there.
Me either. Are you sure we can afford this tonight?
Positive. A few drinks and hors d'oeuvres aren't going to break the flight center. It's party time.
Because I feel like celebrating.
Yeah, me too.
Today was so special.
Yeah, I've been feeling the same way, despite all the hard work.
It's like we finally left all our old fears and troubles behind.
Yeah, and we're picking up right from where we left off that morning on the White Powder Trail.
Brand new start. Yes, brand new start.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I came straight from the airport. So how did our operative work out?
Fine. I had her pay Philip a visit under the guise of a museum curator.
And?
She talked him out of a large chunk of research.
Oh, I didn't know that she was that good.
She must be. Philip was completely taken in.
So what's our next step?
Did you bring a tuxedo with you?
Tuxedo? No.
You better rent one.
Why?
We have to attend a formal function at the Blue Orchid tonight.
Guiding Light. This portion is presented by mountain-grown Folgers Coffee. Folgers, the best part of waking up. And by Dawn, the dishwashing liquid that takes grease out of your way.
I'm interrupting.
No.
No. But why don't you two go ahead? I'll go refill this. I must be at least a quart low.
India, please, come sit down.
The tan is beautiful. Where were you?
Thank you. Fletcher and I were in the Caribbean for a couple of days.
Oh, I'm glad to see you look so happy.
Thank you. You don't look so happy.
I just came from Andorra.
How's your father?
Worse than ever. He doesn't speak above a whisper, and he's not eating. But worst of all, Mavy's lost his spirit. I thought I was prepared for the physical illness. But his apathy, the complete lack of care in his eyes, really devastated me.
I'm so sorry.
I hated to leave, but I had to. I had to come back.
Why?
Dory came with me. And I can't have her missing any more schools. I don't know what I'm going to do now.
Well, can't you stay in Andorra until your father gets better? I'm sure you could get a tutor for Dory.
I can't afford one if I'm not working, and I have to pay Father's medical bill.
India, I can help you with those.
No. Thank you. I cannot accept charity.
Call it a loan.
No. Call it my pride. I've got to find some way to handle this myself.
Have you thought of selling cachet? I'm sure you could live off the proceeds for quite a while and still support your father. If you invested wisely, that could last a long time.
Now, I had considered it, but I thought I was acting a bit prematurely.
India, I don't think so. I know how much your father means to you and how important it is for you to be there. For his sake and for your sake.
Ma'am, I can't tell you what it means to me to have a friend with a good head on her shoulders whose best interests are for me.
How soon do you think you'll be leaving?
As soon as I can sell the gallery. I don't think it'll take too long, do you?
I don't think so. You've made a very good name for yourself there. The gallery has a good name. In fact, there are some people that I could contact that might be interested in this kind of investment.
Oh, Maeve, that would be wonderful. You know how to make me feel better. I'm telling you, since the first day my father got sick, this is the first time that I felt that I can lick this thing.
I know you can. I hate to see you leave Springfield. But I know it's the best thing for you to do.
Thank you.
You call me if you need anything.
I certainly will. I have loved having you as a friend.
Chelsea, you all set?
Yeah,
Hey, what's the matter, honey?
nothing. Well, the piano's tuned and the piano player's here and I'm ready to go.
Then why so grim? That's not good for business.
I'm sorry, Warren. I guess I'm just a little disappointed that none of my family and friends could be here tonight.
Oh yeah. That is a shame.
Yeah, I didn't expect, them to show up when I opened out of town, but here I am in Springfield and so close, and then none of them even bother to come.
Oh, yeah, you buck up, kiddo. You're a pro. You can still go out there and deliver, can't you?
Sure. Don't worry, Chelsea. We're going to go out there and sing their socks off. Okay?
That a girl, yeah. You had me scared there for a minute.
Don't worry, I'm ready. Just go on.
Okay, now you sure you're ready? Because I can give you a few more minutes.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille.
Oh, would you stop it with the Mr. DeMille stuff, please?
Go on,
yeah,
whatever.
don't. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. May I have your attention for just 1 minute? I would like to introduce to you tonight a local girl who made it big in the Big Apple. But lucky for us, she's decided to return to Springfield. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Miss Chelsea Reardon.
Hi. You guys got all dressed up just for me? Well, I guess I better do my best to make it worth your while then. Well, tonight's the night we're gonna make it happen. Tonight we'll put all other things aside. Now give in this time and show me some affection. We're going for those pleasures in the night. Well, I want to love you, squeeze you, or wrap myself around.
Best advice you could.
I know. I did.
Yeah? So why so glum, chum?
For a long time, India was the only friend I had in Springfield, and I hate to see her go.
Hey, listen, she'll be back.
I know, but I'm still going to miss her.
Well, is there anything I can do to help cheer you up?
What did you have in mind?
Oh, how did you guess?
I'll get it this time.
I'll keep my motor running.
Miss Stoddard.
Yes.
Wally asked me to deliver this copy to. He needs approval first thing in the morning.
Oh, okay. Tell him I'll have it on his desk by 9 o'clock.
Will do.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. You hear that?
Leave it to the kid to ruin a perfect evening.
Don't blame Wally. He's just doing the good job you taught him how to do.
Yes, but why did I have to be such a perfect teacher?
Let's get on with this so that we can get on to more important tasks.
Oh, now you're talking. All right, what do we got?
What is this? A letter from Kyle.
Yeah, talk about how to ruin a perfect evening.
Special delivery to the Journal.
What? Oh, it's not about Ben. What does it say?
Brace yourself.
What?
Dear Maeve, I may not be able to finish this letter as Ben's taken a real liking to my fountain pen and is trying to eat it. He's taken a liking to a lot of other objects in my home, too. It's been a real pleasure watching him grow and learn about the world around him. He's got an amazing attention span. He's afraid of nothing and no one. He's happy and secure. You and Fletcher have convinced him that the world is a good place for him to be in. And I thank you both for that. I want to thank you for letting Ben visit me. We've both appreciated it. He's helped me to realize that it's time I started turning my life around. Past time. Reva was absolutely right not to marry me. My life was too far off track. But I hope to have all that behind me soon. He goes on to say that he's found someone new, they're happy, and he thanks me again for everything I've done.
Well, I can honestly say that I'm speechless.
I'm happy for him.
Yeah. Me too. You know, it is nice, really nice to know that sometimes life can work out for everybody.
This one is for my family. Somewhere out there, beneath the pale moonlight, someone's thinking of me and loving me tonight. Somewhere out there, someone saying a prayer that we'll find one another in that big somewhere out there. And even though I know how very far apart we are, it helps to think we might be wishing on the same bright star. And when the night wind starts to sing its lonesome lullaby, it helps to think we're sleeping underneath the same big sky. Somewhere out there, if love can see us through, then we'll be together somewhere out there, out where dreams come true. And even though I know how very far apart we are, it helps to think we might be wishing on the same bright star. And when the night wind starts to sing its lonesome lullaby, it helps to think we're sleeping underneath the same big sky. Somewhere out there, if love can see us through, then we'll be together somewhere out there, out where dreams come true.
Oh, Monsieur Belair. Good evening. Would you like a table?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm just here for a nightcap.
Uh-huh. Well, you know where the bar is. Enjoy yourself.
Let's see.
Oh, God, why me? Oh, God, why me? Not again.
Portion of Guiding Light is presented by Attend's Bladder Control Protection and by Comet. For your modern surfaces, today's Comet, as safe as a liquid, as tough as Comet.
I hope you don't plan on repeating your performance of the other night, because if you do, I'm calling the police.
And I hope you don't mind a little friendly advice. You should be a lot more careful about who you let into the Blue Orchid in the future if you don't want to lose your business.
Oh, come on, Johnny. Blair's not worth it.
I know. That's why I think we do better to go someplace else. And I know the perfect place.
Thank you, God. Maybe now things will start turning around.
Excuse me.
Monsieur Belair! Ah, Philip, how are you?
Very well, thank you. Are you alone this evening?
Yes, I heard there was a new singer performing here tonight, so I thought I would check her out.
Well, you know her. It's Chelsea Reardon. You met her the other night. Would you like to join us?
Well, no, I wouldn't want to intrude.
Oh, you wouldn't be intruding at all, I assure you. We're celebrating tonight. The more, the merrier.
A Frenchman never turns down a party.
Wonderful. This way.
Everyone, I would like you to meet Paul Valère. This is B. Reardon, Maureen, and Ed Bauer.
It's a great pleasure to meet you all, especially the lovely Mrs. Reardon.
Oh,
Enchanté.
thank you. Oh, Valère. Are you related to Christine Valère?
Yes, she's my wife, but we're separated for some time. I rarely see her.
Oh.
You staying in Springfield for long?
No, I'm here on business. Some of the people I represent are looking for American markets.
Well, I certainly hope while you're here you get a chance to see our fair city.
What I've seen so far has impressed me very much. It's a wonderful community. Let's have a toast to Springfield, huh? Waiter, 2 bottles of your best champagne.
Hey!
You were wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. I was so nervous at first, but my nerves just went up in smoke when I saw your lovely faces out there. Thank you.
You remember Paul Valère?
Yes, of course.
You were marvelous. Would you join us for some champagne?
Sure. I'd love to.
Wait a minute. Excuse us for just one moment, please. I almost forgot. I have a little something for you.
What is it?
Open it up.
Philip, it's beautiful. It's a jade?
It's supposed to bring you good luck, but after this performance tonight, it's quite obvious you don't need any.
Thank you. I'll carry it always. It's just beautiful.
Monsieur, the best in the house.
Ah, wonderful. Will you pour it, please?
And you really were terrific tonight.
Everyone showing up like this was your idea, wasn't it?
Did it make you happy?
Yeah.
Well, then I'll take full credit for it.
Okay, everybody has a drink. All right, and I'm going to propose a toast. Ready? To Springfield. Ladies and gentlemen, Springfield.
Springfield.
And to one of its most talented citizens.
Here is right.
For everything.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to tell you, when I was picking out the jade today, I ran into the curator of a European museum that has been following our series, and she was really excited. She asked me if I would turn over all my research on the gray art market to her.
And did you?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I did. She seemed to think it would help cut down on the forgery and theft they've been experiencing. But to tell you the truth, I'm having a few second thoughts.
Why is that?
Well, I don't really know her, you know, and she didn't show me any identification. But it's not that big a deal. I was a little worried about it, so I sent a copy of all my research to the French authorities just to be safe.
Good thinking.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, you know, I was wondering maybe you could help me with my next article.
What could I do?
I don't know any French gallery owners. I don't have any contacts at all in France, and that's where most of the gray art seems to be coming from. If you could give me a few names, who knows? Maybe we could crack this thing wide open.
All right, now since we know that Ben is well and Kyle is on the road to recovery, what do you say we talk about food?
Oh, I say yes. I'm starving, except that I gave the cook the night off, so I'm going to have to go in the kitchen and whip something up.
Oh, no, you don't.
Well, you think I'm letting you in the kitchen again? Oh, no, you don't.
Maeve, you wound me.
I know, but you bounce back quickly.
Listen, forget about the kitchen altogether, all right? Because tonight, we're going to have your favorite kind of food. Takeout.
You can't insult me tonight. I'm in too good a mood.
Come on, who's insulting you? Just because you'd rather cook dinner with the telephone than the oven? Hey.
What kind of cuisine did you have in mind?
I thought you'd never ask. Mexican.
Mexican?
Mm-hmm.
Mexican takeout?
Mm-hmm.
There's no such thing in Springfield.
Mm-hmm. My darling, you've led such a sheltered life.
Maybe in New York, but not in Springfield.
Mm-hmm. Senorita, would you like to bet $1,000,000 pesos?
I'll bet you How much is $1,000,000 pesos?
It's a lot of money. Wait a minute. Hark. Do I smell a jalapeno pepper? A burrito, maybe? Pepe, pase usted, mi amigo. We'll start with the nachos, Pepe.
I've been had. Listen, let's forget the nachos and straight to the guacamole and margaritas, okay?
Coming up, senora.
Thank you. How did you do this?
You are impressed?
I'm impressed.
Well, you ain't seen nada yet, baby. All right. Hit it, boys.
Well, good evening, my darling.
Hello, Warren.
Are you here for dinner or drinks?
Paul Valère.
Paul Valère. Well, he's a popular fellow tonight. What is it with him? Don't tell me you're falling for it.
Oh, well, that's none of your business. Where is he?
He's over there.
Thank you, Warren. Monsieur Valère,
Miss von Holkine.
may I join you?
Certainly. Now, to what do I owe the pleasure of your company?
I have to sell the Cachet Gallery because my father's very ill. I have to return to Andorra to be with him. But I want to guarantee that my share of the profits from any sales of the underground art shipments continue.
Will you keep your voice down?
I helped Ellen set up the business. I think I deserve to continue reaping the benefits.
Well, I'll think about it.
No, you do more than think about it. I demand that the payments continue.
I said I would think about it, and I will. I told you once before not to play games that you weren't up to. I suggest you take my advice. As soon as I make my decision, you'll be the first to know.
You seem to be looking a lot at Philip Spaulding. Why?
I'm not sure. He seems like a very persistent young man.
That is an understatement.
Tell me about him.
Oh, he's just as you say. Very persistent. Very moralistic. Very honest. And he never gives up.
That is a very dangerous combination.
Would you and the senora like to dance? The band does a mean rendition of the Mexican hat dance.
No. I think we've had enough for one evening, Pepe.
Yeah.
But senora, they are good, no?
Yeah, they are. Muy bueno. But I think really we've had almost enough excitement for one evening.
You will call us again.
Are tortillas flat? Pepe! Hey, Pepe, your blender. Don't forget your blender.
Oh, gracias, senor.
Muchas gracias, amigos, huh? Hasta luego. Thank you, Pepe. Thank you very much.
Good night, Pepe.
Sayonara, boys.
You're crazy. You are cute, but you're crazy.
Yeah, you know me so well.
Mm-hmm. Are you happy?
Yeah. And I will continue to be happy if I can always surprise you with how much I love you.
Mission accomplished this evening.
Well then, here is to Pepe and the return of the marauding mariachis.
You must have Latin blood.
Senorita, there is only one way for you to find out the answer to that.
I will. All right, it's all clear.
Oh, isn't this exciting?
Oh.
Now this is what I call living. We've got fried chicken, we've got biscuits, we've got a six-pack of beer. Should we set up right here? Is this okay?
Yeah, that's fine. What's wrong?
I was just going to ask you. Johnny Valera's done enough to us already. Let's not let him run our evening, too.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Well, be miserable. Lose lots of sleep.
Well, whatever. I hope I never have to find out.
Let's eat. I'm starved.
All right, I'll put on a little mood music. Right this way, madame. A lovely table for you.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Whoa, a little bubbly for my lady. Second.
Here's my napkin.
All right. I'll use my napkin.
Thank you.
No.
Guess you can use more practice.
Speak for yourself.
Thanks for taking me to your hangar today.
And thanks for coming. You're a big help.
I feel like I finally started to see our future become real.
What, do you have a crystal ball?
No. Something better. I see it all up there.
Aha, what does Madame Roxy see?
Well, wait a minute. It's coming clearer. Clearer, yes. There you are. Hordes of people.
Doing what?
Just color. Lots of color. Oh, balloons. Yes, the sky is filled with balloons. And there you are. Teaching and sharing your love for flying.
Am I happy?
Definitely.
And then there must be somebody sharing it with me.
Like who?
You tell me.
Wait. Yes. Fading, fading. Gone.
Well, the next time you look, you better be standing there right next to me.
you wait up.
What do you want, Warren? I have a lot of things to do.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Did Monsieur Valère deliver for you?
Deliver what?
Well, I just assumed you were talking business.
Warren, eavesdropping usually just bug the tables.
I'm still interested in becoming an active partner in this deal. Now, don't cut me out before I've had my chance.
I like you. Very much. I always have. But Alan doesn't. And Alan and Valère are not the types of man you trifle with. If you do, you'll end up in trouble. Trust me, Warren, I'm doing you a favor.
And I am trembling with gratitude.
If it makes you feel any better, think of it as my consolation for breaking up your engagement to Alexandra all those years ago, although it's still in my opinion that I did the best thing for you. Stay away from Alan. Stay away from Valère. And forget you know anything about this art scam.
Why?
Because I'm going back to Andorra, and I won't be here to protect you. And you, my dear friend, wouldn't last a minute in the same mound as this.
You know how happy I am.
No, Ma, tell us how happy.
Oh, I am so happy. I mean, look at the two of you, leading such wonderful, fulfilling lives, using the talents that God gave you. You know, life was not so simple when I was growing up. I'm just real proud of the both of you.
Ma, this has been a wonderful evening. Don't try and spoil it by getting soppy around us.
Right. This is the first of many nights we're going to spend like this.
Oh, are you going to keep on singing?
I think so. I might go back to journalism, but I can't turn my back on performing. I love it.
Well, now that you mention it, do you think you might be available on Thursday to sing for my sewing circle?
Mother, you didn't commit me already, did you?
Oh, no, I wouldn't do a thing like that, but I did mention that you might be available.
Mom.
Why don't you talk about this in the morning, okay?
Good idea.
Yeah.
I'll see you bright and early, okay?
I think I better go home. I have a feeling I'm in for armed warfare in the
Maybe
morning.
we can give you a lift. Dad has to get up
that'd
early in
be
the morning.
great.
This was terrific. Chelsea, you sang beautifully.
Thank you. Thank you. And Philip, thank you for inviting us.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Chels, can we give you a lift home?
No, I think I'll just stay here and wind down a little.
Okay. I'll see you in the morning.
All right.
Good night.
Dory scared the life out of me.
Sorry. Why are you so jumpy?
Oh, I just didn't see you there.
Okay.
Where were you all afternoon?
I was with Dinah.
How is she?
Fine. She helped her mother move into Mr. Chamberlain's yesterday.
Oh, good. That must mean they're getting along better then.
Dinah says they are, and they're not screaming at each other anymore. It's just a lot nicer to be around them.
That's good.
Did you eat yet? I'm starving.
Well, we'll get something on the way home.
Great. How about some pizza? Hey, are you all right?
Of course I am. I'm just a little tired.
You're worried about the Baron, aren't you?
You know, you are very smart for someone so young.
I'm worried about him, too. Especially after seeing him the last time.
It's very hard for me to think about living without him.
I'm scared, too. But there's one thing we both have to hold on to.
What?
You and me will always have each other.
Wasn't that view lovely?
Yeah, can you imagine what it must have been like when the boats were still using the river and the light worked?
Oh, I bet that was something.
Yeah.
Ooh, and think how eerie it was when the fog rolled in and they had to sound the foghorn.
Yeah, I wonder if the horn still works.
Whoa! Let's leave that to our imagination.
Okay.
You know, I wish that they had some sort of lighthouse for people. I'm sure I would have been washed up on the shoals and rocks a few times in my life.
Well, we've got lighthouses. We're called friends. Sometimes we don't listen to them, but most of mine have given me pretty good warnings in the past.
Yeah, come to think of it, so am I.
Yeah, but you and I, being the people we are, we had to choose the hard way, right?
I guess we've both been pretty much ashore most of our lives. No? What do you say that we be each other's lighthouse from now on?
Yeah, I'd like that. I can't think of anybody I'd rather shine my light for than you.
Forever. My heart.
Who says we can't?
Chelsea.
Yeah.
I just wanted to tell you how wonderful I thought you were tonight.
Thank you, Warren.
You know, usually our audiences are so sedate. They rarely show their appreciation the way they did.
Yeah, they were a very good group tonight.
Oh, stop being so modest. You were a hit.
You sure were. I sure hope that you will do this again.
Sure, love to.
Great. How about in a half an hour?
Well, you want me to do another set tonight?
Say yes, please. I'll pay you double.
You don't have to do that.
Yes, he does.
Well, do you think people will hang around for it? I mean...
But does it look to you like anyone's leaving?
Well, okay. Just let me know when you're ready, all right?
Thanks, kiddo.
You're a very popular lady tonight.
Well, it's easy when you have a receptive audience. Oh, Philip, thank you for surprising me tonight.
You're welcome. But I tell you, I think I had the best time.
I wouldn't bet on that. You know, I'm really glad that you sent those papers to the French authorities, too. It's time you started thinking about yourself.
Well, it can't hurt.
I care about what happens to you, even if you don't.
You know, Chelsea. I care, too, about us. Being together, I mean. A lot.
Quite the little lovebirds, aren't they? Not for long. What are we going to do?
Have to find some way to stop him.
But everyone's told you how tenacious he is.
There is one person who can stop him. His father.
But he's already told you he can do nothing.
I wouldn't bet on it.
What are you planning to do?
Nothing yet. But I can't help wondering how Alan would react if I told Philip that his father and I were in on this little art scam together.
This has been Guiding Light.